The impact of COVID on the food industry can be looked at from different angles. So the food services business was definitely impacted because people were not allowed to go out. There were lockdowns, restaurants were shut down, bars were shut down, cafes were shut down. But people still have to eat. So fortunately, the retail part of the business went up.
A very far-reaching implication has been on the supply chains. In Asia alone, a lot of the food that's sourced comes from the other continents. It comes from Asia, it comes from Europe. And with the supply chains getting disrupted, out of stocks has been a key issue.
We had issues where farmers couldn't get their food to markets, for example, or we had issues where factory workers couldn't get to their manufacturing sites because of lockdowns.
And I think what this has taught us is that we need to relook at supply chains, and we cannot just rely on the old supply chain model. And this is forcing a relook at how to use technology, how to use more local sourcing, how to have infrastructures that are more geared to address any future mishaps like these. When COVID happened, we decided to move most of our marketing investment to actually support people. Support the frontline people, support the homeless, support the ones who were short on food or weren't getting their adequate, dose of nutrition. Very few companies actually went and blew up their entire marketing money for 2 quarters, really celebrating the frontliners.
The normal thing for a lot of companies to do in a situation like this is to cut back on all expenses. And we just scaled up our marketing expenditure. We went ahead and did a 14 market study on trying to understand the impact of COVID on consumer behavior and the future of food and beverages over the next 4 years. We did a lot of primary research in markets like China, which came out of COVID before the other markets.
The other thing that's happened is where you buy from. As people stayed at home, e-commerce, of course, the digital channels have really exploded. So any and everyone who was on these channels, who had positioned their products there, benefited from it.
What we have seen is that there was a big uptake on food e-commerce and food delivery when people were in lockdowns. That was where really the focus was.
And it forced a lot of companies, including us, to make sure that we really accelerated the pace of e-commerce development, making our products available on the platforms where people are buying.
So that's from a business perspective. Now, if you look at the impact of COVID, people have started staying at home. Their lifestyles have changed. So they're working from home, they're staying or spending more time at home. They are concerned about wellness, well-being, health, and all that kind of stuff. Now that definitely impacts how they look at the food and beverage industry because their expectations have totally changed. When you're cooking at home and you're working from home, obviously you're looking for convenient solutions, from food and beverages. So that means the expectations that you have changes.
Health, nutrition, natural, this is here to stay. People will not go back to eating unhealthy the way they were.
People are looking for food that has wellness properties.
They will start looking at the ingredient list in terms of whatever they're consuming to see what are the benefits that it delivers. People will also look at, the origin of food, for example, because if I'm consuming something which is locally produced, it means one, it's fresher, it's more nutritious, and thirdly, it's about helping the local communities.
We started highlighting more the source of what goes into our products, highlighting the clean label aspects of our products, the natural aspects, and you'll see more and more our product labels, for example, highlight more the vitamins, the antioxidants that go in.
People still want new products because innovation has been definitely an integral part of the F&B industry. It's just that the innovation now needs to be in line with the changing lifestyle of the consumers.
Consumers are asking about, where the product is sourced from. What's the impact of what they consume on the environment? They don't just care about what they want for themselves, but whatever they consume, they do also look at the impact it has or the footprint it has. At the same time, they want to make sure that what they consume and what goes into their body is healthy, is nutritious, promotes wellness. So we see a very big change that happened because of pandemic there.
One of the learnings that we can all take away from this, whether you're in the food industry or any other industry, is the importance of looking at different scenarios and being prepared for these scenarios.
And if the next crisis comes along, we would definitely, be in the right frame of mind to, deal with that.